broke a china cup this morning.
I broke a china cup this morning.
Knocked my knee upon a chair.
I knocked my knee upon a chair.
I looked across
I
the
looked
table.
across the table. To your face wasn't there. Had my beautiful son Ben, and we'd be sitting at the kitchen table, and I'd look at him and think, "Oh man, you are so good," because he'd be, you know how they are, you know how the little ones are, and they're full of life and they're fun, and you think, "Man, you're like this shining diamond. You're like, you're unreal," and then I'd go, "Oh, you should have a brother or sister with you. Why don't you have your brother or sister with you?" And that was. You should have a brother or sister. You are so great. You should have a brother or sister. I'd already had a miscarriage before, but I thought this second miscarriage must mean I was never going to be able to have another child. Yeah, and that was when I went all cold when I realised that that's what it might mean. The first miscarriage I had was, I was at an editor's place, editing a show reel for one of my music things, and I just started feeling these pains. I mean, I had been bleeding the night before. I'd seen the doctor, she said, look, lots of women bleed when they're pregnant. It could be nothing. If you have a miscarriage, get to the hospital. I thought, oh yeah, I'm bleeding. I'm okay. I'll go and do this work I've scheduled to do. You know, I didn't want to probably break the appointment, and this guy was going away. I want to get this done. And I started feeling this pain, and then I had the miscarriage in his bathroom. And then my son was with us, the editor and myself. And I just acted like nothing had happened. What was I doing? You know, like, but maybe it is because people don't talk about miscarriage, or it doesn't count. So we just, even in our minds, just go, well, nothing's just happened because it wasn't born. I think it's that you do have a baby in you. You do have a child who's going to come. You know, that's what we've... So it is a little person. 1 in 4 women have a miscarriage. That's the stat. So there's women walking around that, you know, they have their miscarriage, but they still continue with their Tupperware party. They have their miscarriage, then they still continue with the school day. But it's not right. I believe there needs to be some honour around it, and not 3 years later. I remember the day I wrote He's Being Your Mum, and I was in dressing gown mode. This is a few years after this had happened, and I couldn't get up. And I was just getting my son to school, and I was in my dressing gown, and I went, I don't know. And then I went like, just write it how exactly it is today. That's all you got. Just do that, write about it. And what happened today? I broke a china cup this morning, I knocked my knee upon a chair, and I looked across the table to your face wasn't there, which is the space next to my son. And I can't keep on hiding all the tears I should be crying, and all the loneliness inside me, and the way I still care. You know, and I thought I would be holding your head upon my shoulder. I thought I would be watching your face a little older. But the Lord came and took you before I got to see all the beauty that's inside you and who you ought to be. And I can't say one good thing. And I pray because I can't think that the Lord above
can't think that the Lord above hears you in his arms. He's holding you close and is being your mom.
And I think a few things, and I just had a revelation that my children are with Jesus, and that was my comfort. So I did get that comfort, and that stopped the yearning, like that terrible yearning. It just stopped it. It comforted me. I still can't hold my little baby here. That brings me grief. But to know that one day I'm going to see him, her, and that they're with God, they're with Jesus, it cuts the pain in half.